Are you a kid between the ages of 3 and 10 that loves the game of hockey?
Yeah, I love hockey!
Don't you wish you could play hockey all day, even in the car to and from practice?
What? That would be awesome!
Well, then we have the toy for you. Introducing the Bubble Hockey Maze.
Wow, this looks neat. What is it?
The Bubble Hockey Maze is a dual functioning toy. On one side, you have a 2-player bubble hockey game, similar to those found in arcades. The player who scores the goal first gets to flip the toy over and complete the maze on the other side by tilting the toy to guide the ball through the center ice dot. After you crack the maze, just flip the toy over again to start playing another game of bubble hockey with your friend.
Wow, what an awesome toy. It looks like so much fun.
That's right, Johnny. The Bubble Hockey Maze is perfect for youth hockey players just like you. It can be used in the car and will be perfect for all those long road trips. The Bubble Hockey Maze will be sure to provide hours and hours of fun for you and your teammates. That one's for you, Johnny.
Thanks, Claude Giroux. You're the best.
No problem, Johnny. This is a 2-sided toy made for a 3 to 10-year-old hockey player on a car ride. One side of the toy acts as a 2-player bubble hockey game, where the users can score goals and imitate playing hockey. The other side of the toy acts as a hockey rink maze, where the user attempts to navigate a ball into a hole located in the center circle. The cool thing is, once a player scores a goal on the hockey side, the ball will drop through to the maze side, allowing that player to play the maze game. Once this player completes the maze, the 2-player hockey game can resume. To operate the bubble hockey side, each user will have 2 buttons that they can press to operate their 2 sticks located on the rink in an attempt to score a goal. To operate the maze side, the user will simply tilt the toy so that the ball is guided through the maze and into the center hole. There is a see-through bubble that encloses both sides of the toy. This helps to protect all small parts located inside the game, but still allows the user to see the game. The Bubble Hockey Maze is specifically designed for youth hockey players between the ages of 3 and 10 who spend a lot of time in the car. This toy is extremely compatible for use within a moving vehicle and can provide fun for 1 or 2 users. Versus competitor toys out there, the Bubble Hockey Maze is superior for multiple reasons. The toy has a 2-player mode, providing a sense of competition that other toys may not have. Our strict attention to detail in the designing of our toy to accurately represent a real ice hockey rink provides for an exceptional user interface. The dual functionality of the toy appeals to both sports fans and kids who are more interested in intellectual activities. Overall, the Bubble Hockey Maze is the perfect toy for youth hockey players and their parents to provide entertainment on those long car rides.
In the design of the Bubble Hockey Maze, we came across several potential human factors problems stemming from the principles of hand tool design. We designed the toy in line with these principles, resulting in a user-friendly toy. Along with these principles, we conducted a task analysis to identify potential design issues. First off, our toy is designed to prevent excessive wrist movements during operation. The movements required by the user include small finger movements and slight tilting of the toy as a whole. When considering tissue compression in the hands, we designed our toy to minimize force on the palms and the wrist. One factor that we did need to address in the design of the toy was repetitive finger action, caused by the pressing of the buttons on the side of the toy. The location of the buttons was designed in order to minimize these issues. The durable, clear plastic bubble that encloses the toy promotes safe use and prevents small parts from becoming dislodged. Rounded edges promote safety and reduce the risk of the toy causing injury if it is ever used improperly. The toy was designed to suit all potential users, equipped with an optimal grip span requiring minimal grip force. Regarding the size and weight of the hand toy, we designed the Bubble Hockey Maze with such specifications to meet our intended audience. This was our main focus throughout the design of the toy with regard to human factor considerations. In order to ensure the proper use of our toy, we developed and included simple operation instructions that users of all ages will be able to understand. Grip it and rip it, baby!
Our main design goal for the bubble hockey maze was to develop our specifications with the target user in mind. Being that we were designing for a child, we researched information on child hand size and developed our toy accordingly. Although we knew that it was not smart to base our design around average hand sizes, we were able to use this data as a starting point for our specifications.
One main focus we had in terms of our specifications was the buttons located on the side of the toy. Being that these buttons need to be pressed in order to play the game, we wanted to be sure that even the smallest of fingers would be able to reach the buttons while holding the toy. So we located the buttons with this in mind. Along with the location of the buttons, we paid great attention to the overall size of the toy, designing it to comfortably fit in a child's hand, while also maintaining the scale of a real hockey rink.
First step in the manufacturing of our product was to determine the dimensions of the rink, and from that we created the mold for the rink. We decided to go with a solid core as opposed to a hollow one, despite the fact that a hollow one would most likely have been cheaper. We chose this because a solid core makes the product more durable. We then created the rink through injection molding and created the mold of the sticks, nets, buttons, and ball. One trade-off we made was to have sticks on the rink rather than actual players to save money. We then used injection molding again to create the sticks, nets, buttons, and ball. The holes were then drilled and the lines were stamped on the rink. We then painted all of the parts before screwing the stick and nets onto the rink. We then created the mold of the bubble dome that was to be put over both sides of the game. Again, we used injection molding to create this dome. From there, we put the ball in place, screwed on the dome, attached the directions, and the item was ready to be packaged. Despite the fact that stronger plastics such as ABS could have been used, we used PVC because it was cheaper and still satisfied our desired specifications.